Let's go to work. Okay. Just got our first consult. It's the life of a doctor.
I believe in love now, surprisingly.
Probably need that. My goal is to go around this entire mountain. I'm literally living the life that Sean a few years ago, watching these medical TV shows, wanted to live. Welcome back, vlog. Happy Monday, or actually, it's Tuesday, because your boy got the day off yesterday. Fit check of the day. We got top by hospital, bottoms by hospital. Socks though, Michael Kors. Let's go to the hospital. Good morning, puppies. Everyone look at Chip's new haircut. Tell him he looks handsome. The boys are ready. Let's go. It's so beautiful out today, but we have to spend the day inside. Probably need that. My attending gave me yesterday off because of the holiday, which was incredible. 3-day weekend, baby. A diamond weekend. It felt good and I really appreciated it, but I don't necessarily feel super well rested. It went by so fast, but I did enjoy it, and I'm gonna enjoy all of my weekends this month before I go back to medicine next month. Anyway, I am still on cardiology. It's gonna push through this week, and then I go to San Diego for the weekend. I'll tell you guys more about it later. Let's have a good day. Okay, so it's about 10:30. We are done with rounds. We didn't have any procedures this morning. So now I'm gonna kill some time before the cafeteria opens for lunch. Found D-Boogie. I don't know why my voice sounded like that. We found D-Boogs.
What's up?
How's it going? We both had a 3-day weekend. You went to SF, right?
I went to SF for a wedding.
How was that?
It was very nice, very beautiful.
Your first trip in residency?
First trip in residency. I believe in love now, surprisingly.
Really? Yeah?
No.
Well, if anyone's out there and is looking for love.
Jesus Christ.
I'll be going on my first trip this weekend. It felt good?
Yeah, no, it's nice being able to get out of the hospital and not be in the med student mentality of like, oh, I'm missing stuff. It just feels good to take your days when you can get them.
Yeah, I think we both kind of appreciate our life outside of the hospital now more,
Yeah,
especially
way
because
more.
we're spending so much time in the hospital, and even just after these last like 4 years of medical school and everything.
Yeah, you feel bad for taking days off in medical school. In residency, you definitely take them when you can get them.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, we're gonna go have some lunch.
Sir.
Let's get it.
You like really never been to one?
Never.
I probably could have taken you as my plus one. There's not gonna.
Okay, so I am in my car now. It's just about noon, like I said earlier, done for the morning. We did all of our rounding. I just grabbed lunch with DePaul. Not a bad day, honestly, pretty chill so far. However, I am not done because I am still on call for the day. So just like last week, my attending is going to clinic at noon, so I'm covering any cardiology consults we get during the day. So now I'm basically just gonna kill time until we get some of those consults. If I lived closer to the hospital, like some of my co-residents do, I would just drive home, and then if I get a consult, I would drive back, but I live like 20 minutes away, so the time to drive home, maybe get a consult immediately when I get home, I'd have to drive back and then spend time chart reviewing, going and seeing the patient. So it would just add a lot of time to seeing the consult, which I just don't like doing. So I'll just stick around here for the afternoon. Also, normally I would just go hang out in our resident lounge while killing time, but they're doing a lot of construction right now. So there's a lot of like banging and a lot of tools and a lot of things that are moved around for the remodeling and construction. So it's not as cozy of a place to hang out. So I think I'm just gonna hang out here in my car, which isn't the worst. Check out my setup. I've got some water and bubbly for hydration. And then I realized I can totally do UWorld on my center console, which is awesome. Like, look how convenient this is. And since I'm just sitting in my car, I can listen to music as loud as I want. And if I get sleepy, I could just take a quick nap. So yeah, this is overall a pretty comfy place to hang out while I wait for consults. I could get one in 5 minutes. I could get a consult in an hour. You never know. Anyway, I'm gonna try to get some UWorld in, so I will update you guys when I get a consult. Okay, so I ended up falling asleep for like 10 minutes. It was a really short-lived nap though, because we just got our first consult. I was really hoping for a little bit more downtime, but it's the life of a doctor. Okay, so I just got done seeing my first consult. Pretty interesting. It's a patient that was admitted for a stroke workup, but there were a couple of cardiac findings on some of their imaging, so they wanted us to kind of come on board and just recommend any additional workup that the patient should have. The first step whenever you have a new consult is to do chart review. So before I went and saw the patient, I went into the electronic medical record and did an extensive review of the patient's past medical history, as well as what they've been doing here in the hospital for them. This is also a patient that's being taken care of by one of the resident teams, so I was able to stop by the resident lounge and talk to the team that's taking care of the patient, which does make it a lot easier to get the full picture. So like I said, I saw the patient and I have an assessment plan in mind for them. So I'm going to text my attending with my entire assessment and plan and see if he agrees, and if he disagrees, he'll let me know what additional things we should be doing for the patient. And then I'll do the note, put some orders in, and that'll be it for the consult. Not too shabby. Sheesh, look at me getting the cardiology questions right. 5% above average, we will take it. It's so hard to get myself to sit down and study like this again, doing practice questions. It makes me feel like I'm back in my third year of medical school studying for step 2 again, which was just terrible times. There's some give and take now because we're working, so you're more exhausted and it's harder to have the motivation to sit down and pull out the question bank and do some studying. But the positive side is we're learning a lot as residents, and a few of the questions I got right were because I have seen it now as a resident doctor. But it's still rough getting myself to study, but I need to because I scheduled my step 3 for this December, because that's when it makes the most sense to take step 3 just based off of my clinical schedule. So I should really be taking advantage of some of the downtime I have, for example, when I'm on call for cardiology, to fit in more practice questions. It's just so hard to get back in the groove though. But this is the life we chose, baby. All right, so I went back inside to grab a midday snack. We're gonna have some chicken Alfredo, a protein shake, and some grapes. And as I said before, the best part is this is all free, baby. So it's like 4 o'clock and I think I'm gonna call it a day. I really wanna go to the gym and get a workout in today. And I wanna go to the park and do some running as well. Like I talked about in last week's vlog, I have my Spartan trifecta coming up next weekend in Seattle. So I'm trying to get in as much training time as possible. That's also why I'm loading up on carbs today with pasta for lunch, and I just had pasta for a snack. There is a chance that I drive to the gym right now and get a consult, which if that's the case, I'll have to drive back, but I think it's worth the risk. It's been a pretty quiet afternoon overall, so hopefully I don't jinx it. All right, let's go to the gym. Hi, my babies. Look how sweet they look. Let's get it. Cuddle time with the puppies. The happy dog. Little things like this you appreciate. Like, I look forward to this every single day. Okay. No, oh goodness. Nice. Rise and shine. Hair's going crazy right now. I feel like I got terrible sleep last night, which is weird because I got like good exercise. I don't get it. Let's go to work. Break your ball. Break it up. Happy Wednesday, guys. Today should be pretty status quo. Just some procedures this morning probably, rounding on our patients, and then call for the rest of the day. Let's have a good day. All right, I'm done for the morning. We had a pretty short list and we actually didn't have any procedures. So I grabbed some brekkie and now I'm on call for the day. So we'll see what consults we get. In the office, doing some practice questions, drinking the bubbly, waiting for these consults to come in. Before you guys say anything, again, the only reason I'm not hanging out in the resident lounge is because they're doing a bunch of construction. So there's not a whole lot of space in there. Again, I don't know how long it's going to be for. I hope they finish soon because I'm back on medicine next month. So hopefully it's all taken care of because we really rely on that space to work. But for now, the car office goes kind of hard, not going to lie. I've done like 20 UWorld questions or so far. Not too bad. Still very hard to get in the rhythm of studying again. But I've been focusing mostly on doing cardiology questions since I'm on cardiology right now, and definitely getting more of them right just because I'm getting a lot more hands-on experience as a resident on cardiology. All right, let's get at it. Okay, so I saw a couple of consults, nothing too crazy, but now I'm gonna try to sneak off and grab some lunch really quick before the cafeteria closes. Yo, look at that barbecue brisket burger. Delicious. Just got a consult. Let's go see what it is. Vanilla sweet cream cold brew, baby. Sometimes you just gotta treat yourself. Although I treat myself probably a little bit too often. Okay, so I've been running around seeing some consults this afternoon. Just finished up. It's a little late in the day, just past 4. I should be pretty safe to go home. There's a lot of traffic, so I kind of want to get a head start so I can have time to go to the gym and hopefully not get called back. I guess we'll see though. There was something I was thinking about earlier, and it's that residency is nothing like Grey's Anatomy. I keep seeing all these like Grey's Anatomy clips on my TikTok page lately, and it is just reminding me that it's literally nothing at all like how so many of the medical TV shows depict residency and working as a doctor actually is. But you know what is a lot like residency? Scrubs. I don't know if any of you guys have watched Scrubs. For me, it was my comfort show during medical school, especially when I was studying for step 1 and step 2. But they honestly got it pretty spot on. Like, I feel like one of the characters in Scrubs. Like, I'm working at a community hospital. I'm doing residency with one of my best friends. In fact, when we were grabbing lunch at the cafeteria earlier, I was literally thinking about how it feels like we're in our Scrubs era. I feel like a lot of these shows glorify and romanticize medicine, and it's really inaccurate. Shows like Grey's Anatomy, The Good Doctor, like I really like a lot of the medical stuff in The Good Doctor, but then, you know, obviously you have to add drama to make it interesting, of course. But Scrubs nailed the like raunchiness of the hospital, the different dynamics between being an intern versus a senior resident versus an attending, the friendships you build with the other members of the healthcare team. And there have been like so many moments that I'm thinking to myself, wow, this feels like it would have been on an episode of Scrubs. Especially when I was on surgery because I was with my best friend DePaul. And last month when I was on medicine and I was working with just such an awesome group of interns, like it just felt so fun. Like obviously it was hard work, but there were a lot of moments that we could kind of find humor in some of the things that we were doing, which I think Scrubs does a lot of. But there's also a lot of learning, and there are moments that get really sad, and you take home lessons that will last you the rest of your life. And again, I think Scrubs absolutely nails that. Trust me, like most of you guys, I watched all these shows, especially as a pre-med when I was deciding to go down the medical route, just to get like motivation, inspiration, and honestly, the drama is just fun. Like, I can understand why people love it. I love it. But when it comes to accuracy, Scrubs just absolutely nails it. I feel like I'm in my Scrubs era. I'm having my character development right now. I'm literally living the life that Sean a few years ago, watching these medical TV shows, wanted to live. And that's pretty cool. And sometimes it's important to take a second and realize how far we've come, especially when we are living the lives we at one point really wanted to live. And I guess these vlogs are kind of my own episodes as well. Definitely not as hilarious as some of these sitcoms or as dramatic as some of these other TV shows, but these are the episodes of my life, and I appreciate you guys tuning in every week. Anyway, comment down below your guys' favorite medical TV show. I'm gonna head home and get a workout in, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. Ooh, I've never felt so out of shape before. Even in Vegas when the weather is cooling down, it is still so hot out. It's okay though, this is good for us. It's good for the mental, good for the physical, but it is hard. My goal is to go around this entire mountain. So I'm gonna loop around that side, and I don't know how far it's gonna be, but it's probably gonna take me a minute. Let's go, baby. So we made it around the mountain, and we have a really cool view of the Vegas Strip. Good morning. Happy Thursday.
Good boy. And good boy.
We got the Harry Potter socks this morning. Okay, so since it's Thursday, we have didactics today, which means after 12 o'clock, it's protected time for me, so I don't have to worry about call. So that being said, hopefully it's a chill morning. Okay, we're done for the morning. I'm just grabbing something from my car, and then we will have didactics. Okay. We got the sandos. Okay, I am in my car now. Pretty chill day overall. We just had didactics this afternoon. We did some board review. I didn't do a lot of vlogging, kind of just one of those days that was kind of routine. There wasn't a whole lot going on, literally just rounds on cardiology and didactics, so not a lot to vlog. So now it's time to go home, get some exercise in, relax. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning. It's Friday, baby. So like I said, it is Friday. I think we have a bunch of TEs to do this morning, so we'll see how many we have. Let's make it a good day. It's the boy. Barbecue brisket, baby. Some carbs for some fuel. Let's go. I am in my car now. We finished rounds and everything, and my attending does not have clinic today, so he said that myself and the other resident could actually take off for the weekend and not worry about call, which was very nice of him because I kind of have a lot to do today. I'm leaving for San Diego tomorrow because, as I've said, my residency program, my advanced program for anesthesiology at UCSD, they're hosting a pool party on Saturday, so tomorrow, and then they're hosting a dinner for us on Sunday. So I'm going to spend the weekend in San Diego, which is really exciting because I haven't really had the chance to talk to that program a lot or really get to know my future co-residents and faculty. So it'll be fun to meet them and get to know them this weekend. I haven't figured out where I'm staying or anything yet, so I need to do that today. And since I'm going to be traveling and spending the whole weekend in San Diego, I need to edit this vlog today and get it uploaded so that it's ready for Sunday and I don't have to worry about it. And I need to pack and exercise because I still have my race next weekend in Seattle that I'm training for. And the week that I come back from Seattle, I'm actually on PTO, and I'm actually going to Disney with a couple of my friends for one of their birthdays. So a lot of traveling. Basically every weekend for the next 3 weekends, I will be going out of state for a trip, which is really awesome because I do enjoy traveling. And I definitely believe that just because you're in residency, you shouldn't put your life on hold, and you should still be making plans, going on trips, making memories. So that's what I'm doing this month. I'll talk more about the other trips in my future vlogs, but we'll see if I end up filming anything this weekend. I'll probably just focus on getting to know my program and the people in my program. I'm probably not going to do a lot of vlogging, but I'll update you guys in next week's vlog about how it went and the vibes I'm getting from my future program. Because I'm going to be doing a lot of traveling and I'll be on PTO, these next couple weeks might be difficult for the vlogs. It's not going to be like my regular routine. So I'll figure out what I'm doing. I might do like a Q&A one week just because it'll be harder to vlog, especially if I'm on PTO and there's not really anything to vlog. So drop some questions in the comment section below on this vlog and next week's vlog. And then I think in the following, we'll do a Q&A. Anyway, like I said, I have a lot to do today. So I'm gonna end the vlog here so I can get this thing edited and uploaded. But as always, I really appreciate you guys joining me for another week in residency. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.